This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Hey, did you miss us at the State Fair? Well, you can shop all of our 2025 fair designs in the KFAN Pro Shop today. And be on the lookout for a few brand new variations as well. Secure your new KFAN swag today at KFAN.com/store.
Double 1314 pass, Common Man Progrum. It's Program Password. I tend to be the host. I'm Common, Lil B, Alec Lewis, and Paul Allen. A lot of people are chiming in here. Best password ever.
I'm sorry?
This might be the best password ever.
Always.
Kevin in Eden Prairie says, I take back what I said about everyone doing a great job. Program Password had some of the poorest performances I've had the pleasure of witnessing. Honestly, thank you all very much for the laughs. I sincerely hope you have a great weekend. And this one says, if Alec keeps up the maniacal laugh and PA keeps getting distracted, Lil B might resign and turn in her key card.
And start smoking.
Yes.
Always.
that, Chad?
No, just all sorts of people.
Okay.
Oh, this one says, at this rate, the extra segment Alec has agreed to stay for will need to be used for Program Password.
Correct. That is accurate.
Okay, here we go. Let's play.
Let's play.
Yeah. Common and Alec Lewis lead 37-20 over Lil B and Paul Allen. As always, you can watch the second half of Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. Let's have Common and PA take a look at the iPad. The password is market. Flip that upside down there, PA, please. Thank you. PA, you're down 17. The option is yours. You want to go first or second?
Take it.
All right, PA and Lil B for 10.
Stock.
Card.
Common and Alec Lewis for 9.
Farmers.
Forecast.
PA and Lil B for 8.
Shopping.
Cart? What is happening right now?
That's a great question. Common and Alec for 7.
Super.
Market?
Yes.
Stock.
Got it.
Market.
And then
Farmers.
Market.
Market.
Good too. I thought especially the farmer was going to give it to you because you grew up on a farm.
That's okay.
In Glencoe.
You did?
Yeah.
I knew Glencoe.
Cattle and pigs.
Smoke show from Glencoe, but I didn't know.
You didn't know
pigs
that?
and cows were involved.
Yeah.
Oats and beans and barley. Oh.
Yeah.
Turnips.
Turnips too.
No turnips. No money in turnips.
44-20, Common and Alec with the lead. Lil B and Alec Lewis. Take a look at the iPad, please. The password is token. Don't sound happy with that one. That would be the voice of Lil B. You're down 24 points. You have the option, Lil B. Do you want to go first or second?
Second.
All right, Alec and Common for 10.
Coin.
Change.
Lil B and PA for 9.
Arcade.
Penny.
Alec and Common for 8.
Machine.
Slot.
Lil B and PA for 7.
Circular.
Quarter.
Alec and Common for 6.
Entry.
No hands.
Sorry.
Oh, hand.
Sorry.
Put your parts away.
Honey. Barb. Jeez. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's distracting.
What am I supposed to do there?
I know the
Well, he
answer.
did a hand gesture, so we could eliminate the whole thing.
I'll give you 5 more seconds.
No, he did a hand gesture.
Yeah, because you're talking while he's trying to concentrate.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him 5 seconds right now to come up with an answer.
Yeah, okay.
Turnstile.
No. Lil B and PA, I think, for 5.
Gold.
Slot.
It's been answered. Last one. Alec and Common for 4.
Copper.
Penny.
What the hell? Penny arcade. What is this?
Token.
Token. Okay.
I thought for coin and arcade.
Coin, circular, arcade, machine, entry.
Good one, B.
Penny was guessed
That
twice.
was really easy.
Slot was guessed
Slot
twice.
was guessed twice.
I was trying to
Yeah, not.
Common and PA, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is haunted. All right, PA, time to make a run. Pretend you're down 33 points to the Indianapolis Colts, and you're ready to make the comeback. You're down 24. You got the option.
First.
All right, PA and Lil B for 10.
House.
Brick.
Common and Alec for 9.
Ghost.
Haunted.
Yes. That's exactly the clue. I was going to do what you did. I thought I was going to do.
I just
I'm playing so
I
fast
don't-
right now, it's unbelievable.
You're playing too fast, but I don't know what you're doing with your inflections.
Really? So there's nothing
We should have
scary about
talked-
haunted.
You sounded like a horse, and then I thought racetrack.
Fair point. Fair point.
Go to Canterbury.
You
What do
grew
you
up on a
want
farm.
from
You
me?
know what a horse sounds like.
You thought it was a
No,
stable.
we didn't have horses. No horses.
Horse would be a-
Great.
No money in horses.
Yeah, no money in horses.
No.
Just take it from me, a racetrack announcer for 30
Talking to me
years.
like a horse.
That wasn't a horse.
Well, a horse is a horse, of course.
Yeah, okay.
53-20, Common and Alec with the lead. Lil B and Alec Lewis, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is song. All right, Lil B, come on. You're down 33 points. The option's yours. You want to go first or second?
First,
Lil B and PA for 10.
ballad.
Song.
Yes,
Okay,
that was easy.
we'll take control of this game.
That was a layup. Oh, you're right. Yeah. All right, 53-30. Lil B and PA still trailing Common and Alec Lewis. Common and PA. Take a look at the iPad. The password is drought. PA, why don't you get a little momentum here? You're down 23. You can get a couple in a row here. The option's yours. Do you want to go first or second?
Second.
All
Good luck
right.
with this one.
Common and Alec for 10.
Dry. Parched.
PA and Lil B for 9.
Rainless.
Dehydrated.
Common and Alec for 8.
Rainless. Drought.
I knew it after I said the wrong answer. That was a good
ready to
clue.
say drought, and I
Every
couldn't
week I know.
remember if drought was the word, so I had to just
great.
say rainless. I was about to say drought.
Right.
That was a good clue, PA. That was my
Thank
fault.
you. That's okay.
It is 61-30.
My God.
Common and Alec Lewis. They are 19 points away from a win.
The best I've ever played.
Yeah, you have played very well. Your clues have been spot on.
Rainless was good. I didn't know that was
Thank
a
you.
word.
Come on, Alec.
Lil B and Alec, take a look at the iPad. The password is ruler. All right, Lil B. Down 31 points. They've pretty much doubled you up as of this point. You have the option. You want to go first or second? Five seconds.
First,
All right, Lil B and PA for 10.
measure.
Tape.
Alec and Common for 9.
Foot.
Length.
Lil B and PA for 8.
Wooden.
Ruler.
Yes.
Yes. God, I thought he was going to pass on that for a second.
Wooden was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
All right, Lil B and PA, you're still in this. You're down 23 points. It's 61-38. Common and PA, take a look at the iPad. The password is angle. All right, PA, the option's on you. You're down 23 points. Would you like to go first or second? Five seconds.
Second.
All right, Common and Alec for 10.
Try.
Hard.
PA and Lil B for 9.
Isosceles.
Triangle.
I'll give you one chance to change it.
Angle.
Yes.
Bam.
Great job.
Here we come.
No one's ever used isosceles. It's
was
the
a
greatest
very
clue.
random clue.
Triangle.
It's-
Well done.
Yeah.
Isosceles.
It's the
Wow,
greatest.
what a clue.
But it's a triangle, and since I follow it weekly, I knew that we would get to the, you want to give it another try.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So we're playing the angles.
We're in some trouble.
We got a
now.
game here at 61
We got
to
momentum.
I'm
47.
not worried at all.
Lil B and Alec take a look at the iPad. The password is marble. All right, Lil B, all of a sudden you can make this a one possession game. You're down 14. Do you want to go first or second?
Hello.
My bad.
Hello.
Lil B,
Damn, y'all
You're
are
down-
mailing it in on a Friday.
you're down 14. You got the option. You want to go first or second?
Second.
Alec and Common for 10.
Granite.
Quartz.
Bad guess.
Lil B and PA for 9.
Floors.
Tile.
Alec and Common for 8.
Countertops.
Formica.
Lil B and PA for 7.
I forgot all the other clues.
Jacks.
Cambria.
Alec and Common for 6.
Granite.
Marble.
Yep.
That was brilliant. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Nice clue on Jacks. Well done.
Brilliant.
Damn it.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
This is the
I'm
point
gonna
of
go
the,
play Jacks on 35W.
I tried to get you a Cambria account over there.
this is the point of the game where I get worried about not having enough words because we've gone through a lot today. It's
Sorry,
67 to 47. Common and Alec Lewis, you're 13 points away from a win.
Come on, PA.
Common and PA, take a look at the iPad. The password is tank. All right, PA, you're down 20. You've got the option. What do you want to do here, first or second?
First.
All right,
hell.
PA and Lil B for 10.
War.
Fighting.
Common and Alec for 9.
Dunk.
Man.
PA and Lil B for 8.
Shoots.
Ladders. What are you? Don't.
Common and Alec for 7.
Quit.
PA and Lil B for 6.
Panzer.
Tank. Should have gotten that one sooner.
It's all right.
Not bad. Not
Dunk
bad.
tank.
Not
Here
bad.
they
That
come.
dunk tank
I
was
had a
good.
dunk tank, and then you said shoots, and I was like,
Yeah,
where?
tank shoot.
Yep. Okay. All right.
All right,
We're in some trouble. You
14
still
point
not
game.
worried over there?
We're clawing our way to the top.
Come in.
67 to 53. Common and
Okay.
Alec with a 14-point lead.
Alec is tripping.
Lil B and Alec Lewis, take a look at your iPad. The password is peanut. Lil B, you can make this very interesting. You can make it a one-possession game. You have the option. Do you want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Lil B and PA for 10.
Jiffy.
Lube.
Button.
what I
bar.
thought.
Power trip. Might want
That's
to mark
what
that
I
one down.
thought.
Okay.
Alec and Common for 9.
Cashew.
Peanut.
Yes.
Jiffy for peanuts?
Peanut butter.
Isn't it Jif?
Whatever.
Okay.
We got a button bar out of it.
You might have said lube regardless.
Oh, all righty.
Okay, here we are.
Sorry, guys.
Here's where we're at. Common and Alec, you have 76 points, so any correct answer, you win. Lil B and PA, you're at 53. You need 27 in a row here.
Damn it.
Common and PA, take a look at the iPad. The password is
I think this is
Drama.
your best performance ever.
Yes, yeah.
No, I'm saying I think this is your best performance ever. I really do.
Don't try to distract him while he's got to think about what he's got to do for his decision here, because he's got the
man.
option. You're down 23 points, PA.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to go first or second? Five seconds.
Second.
All right, Common and Alec Lewis for 10 and the win.
Movie.
Star.
PA and Lil B for 9.
Mama. So stupid. Yeah, that was a terrible
Common and Alec for 8.
Genre.
Title.
PA and Lil B for 7. Five seconds.
genre.
Children's.
Common and Alec for 6 and the win.
Queen.
Dairy.
PA and Lil B for 5.
Queen.
Fantasy. I have no idea what you guys are
Last
talking
one, but they
about.
can still
This
win
is
here.
hard.
Common and Alec for 4 and the win.
Genre.
Romance.
No.
What other clue
I like
was
the
there?
other one better. I hate this song.
Yeah, I tried to go, when I said mama, like drama mama.
Baby mama drama.
Yeah.
And I was doing
Drama was
I
the
was
correct
doing drama queen
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
so
Got it.
I didn't
If
know
I
what else
had
to say for
gone
drama.
mean,
I
like drama mean,
I give you
Yeah,
credit.
it's
I didn't know what
that
to
was
say.
that was
for-
hard.
Was there another one, Tenby, you thought of?
No, I thought that, yeah.
Drama queen was good. Mama queen.
All right, we're still at 76-53 in the longest program
Oh my
password game
God.
ever. Lil B and Alec Lewis. Take a look at the iPad. The password is detective. All right, Lil B, down 23. Option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
All right, Lil B and PA for 10.
Investigator.
Cop.
Alec and Common for 9 and the win.
Sherlock.
Detective.
They win.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Was not
I thought
worried.
for sure we were
Was
going
not
to win today. I'm so sorry. I thought we were going to win today. I apologize.
It wasn't all your fault.
That was your best performance.
Jiffy Lube.
Lube.
All right. Y'all have a good weekend.
Thank
See
you.
Thanks
see
so much.
you Tuesday or
No, you
Wednesday?
did a terrific job. Thank you.
Thank you,
Can you
babe.
stick for a few
I'll
minutes?
stay.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll
very
stay.
good.
Sure you want to stay?
No, I know, I'm exhausted.
the best.
but I'll
I'm
stay.
so exhausted.
Lil B, thanks
See
so
you,
much.
Tana.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, thank you.
I'll be back after this here on The Fan.
Man.
Farm Aid 40 is coming to Minneapolis. Join Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Kenny Chesney, Dave Matthews, and more Saturday, September 20th at Huntington Bank Stadium. Celebrate 40 years of music, food, and family farming. Limited tickets are still available. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Alec Lewis of The Athletic has agreed to hang around for a little while. He's not been a guest on the program ever. And you've been at The Athletic for how many years now?
Since 2022.
Since 2022.
The fall of 2022, I moved up here. You said earlier, the shows where you can just drop into a town. And I remember I was driving with my dad in a U-Haul from Kansas City, and we turned on the sports radio. I've heard KFAN so big. And I think it was Barrero, and I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And so that was my introduction to this, I don't know, environment, community,
Yeah.
the mayhem that is you guys.
How old are you?
28.
28. And you are from Alabama?
I'm from Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama, right?
That is a song they play there. Absolutely.
Over. It's a state song, isn't it?
I don't know if it's the state song. I know the yellowhammer is the state bird.
Okay.
I don't know the state song by heart.
It should be it, if it's not.
But yeah, I mean, no, you're probably right.
So you went to school to get like journalism degree? Is that what you have, or what do you?
I did. Yeah, I went to Mizzou.
Okay. And why Mizzou? Do they have a good program, or you just,
good journalism program? A lot of competition there, and I wanted to be around the best.
Okay.
So it was, I left Alabama for Mizzou. It was kind of a lot of people back home were like, "Why would you go to Mizzou?"
When you can be, they call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Just so you know.
I've heard that. Really don't want to talk about them right now. It's kind of a tough time, but I appreciate.
I love seeing them lose. Sorry.
Do you?
It's like you don't like the Yankees, you don't like the Cowboys, and you don't like Alabama.
Right. No, I don't love seeing them lose. No. It was kind of a tough weekend last weekend. And if you wanted me to stay around just so we could talk about that, I might leave real quick. Yeah. Went to Mizzou, did journalism school, did internships in Milwaukee, Kansas City, Los Angeles, and then got really fortunate and got hired by The Athletic March of my senior year.
Wow.
Covering the Kansas City Royals, really bad baseball for 3 years, and then moved up here to be along the A team with John Krasinski, Michael Russo, Dan Hayes, Aaron Gleeman, and that crew.
When did you know you wanted to do, work in sports media? Did you know, like when you were 5, like people say, or was it just something when you got into high school you started thinking about? Because like for me, the radio, I dropped out of high school and I was just doing blue collar jobs, and I thought, God, what do I want to do? I got to do something. And a buddy of mine had gone to Brown Institute, the local radio broadcast school, and I said, well, that sounds kind of fun. So mine was just on a whim. But did you know all along, or?
The funny thing, I always when it says the clown from Brown, I always thought that was like the Ivy League Brown. I'm not even kidding.
He thought I went to the Ivy League school of Brown.
I actually always have thought the clown from Brown. I was like, wow. So I guess there's more to this guy than what I.
The only green leaf I knew was marijuana back when I was in school.
When I was in high school, I tried out for 7 sports teams. Not football, baseball, basketball. I went 0 for 7. It was awful. Yeah. Kind of demoralizing. And then the counselor was like, well, you love sports. You want to work in sports when you're older. Why don't you write? I hated writing. I was very dismissive of the opportunity. Then my
you can tell in your work. No, I'm just kidding.
That's absolutely true. So that my high school basketball team ended up being amazing for the first time ever. And it kind of thrust me into this environment. And at that point, it was like an outlet. At that time when I was sophomore in high school, and I said, if I'm going to do this for a living, I'm going to have to work my butt off because I was just like, I don't know if I can live the life I want to live if I'm covering high school sports in a random town away from family and people and friends. So from that point on, 15 years old, this has been the life path. I mean, it's everything I do.
But you were still in school when you were hired by The Athletic?
Crazy. So fall of my senior year, The Athletic was flush with venture capital money at the time, and they were hiring people everywhere. So they asked if they wanted somebody to cover Missouri football on a temporary basis. So they hired me. Thought it went terrible. I wrote a story a week. It was the editor and I clashed. It just wasn't great. And then a couple months after that, I got a call from one of the editors. It was like, would you want to cover baseball? And I despised baseball. I was, like, everyone who knew me, my college buddies at Mizzou, they were like, you're not really going to do this, right? But it was an opportunity right for The Athletic at that time. So they hired me March of my senior year. I skipped a week of school, flew down to Arizona for spring training, and away we went.
See, I like the decision you made because I used to hear this from disc jockeys in small markets when I first got into the business. I'd never work at a country music station. No chance I'd work at. And I'm like, so you mean like if you got an offer from a big city and it was like an afternoon drive job at a country music, wouldn't take? Nope, wouldn't take. I was like, are you out of your mind? If it's a good job and it's in what you do, you're a disc jockey. Well, it's big money and a big market. And you're good because of the music. You know what? If you don't like the music, once you start the song, go, here's the latest from Conway Twitty. Tight fitting jeans. Turn the monitor down and don't listen. And then when you see the song's about to end, turn it back up and do your bit. So you didn't want it. You didn't like baseball, but you made the decision. It was good. It was a good career choice.
Just like Conway Twitty, whatever that is. Right. But yeah, no. So it became, and I loved covering the team. I will say I learned so much about baseball. I'm very analytical, so pitching development became a passion for me, and I gave it everything I had. I mean, I was essentially on the minor league beat for 3 years, writing profiles and features about players who you never knew if they were going to make it or not. So it was the best training ground, proving ground for where I am now. And I do not take for granted 1 second of that opportunity they gave me at that age, at that time.
Sure.
And I don't forget that as I approach the job every day.
Let me ask you this. Is the Athletic considered is that where people go, whoa? I mean, in the industry, writers, sports writers, do they go, God, I wish I worked for the Athletic? Or is still writing the New York Times or working for a regular because I've always thought the Athletic it's like a feather in your cap, right?
Well, there's just so few places in this day and age that allow you the time, the space, the leeway to be creative the way that the Athletic allows us to be. Now, what Kevin Seifert has at ESPN and what they still do from a writing standpoint is great. There are still magazines that do really high level work, and I like the profiling, the long form, though I don't know how many people read it in this day and age. That's what I love to do. But the Athletic is, it's one of the preeminent, and it's become that way again because of you have Michael Russo, who is one of the best beat writers in the country on any sport, and John Krasinski. You have people embedded in these towns who care so much about creating like a local community, and people like those two are what built the thing into what it now is today with hundreds of employees everywhere.
Do you have like total freedom to write what you want? Do you talk with an editor or something about this is what we're going to talk about today, this is what we want you to write, or do you just go, I'm doing Vikings and I'll write whatever's happening with the Vikings?
It's probably a blend of both. There's like some planning involved, there's some priorities from editors, and then there's just stuff that you want to do that I say this all the time. I love the games. I can't wait for Monday night, but at some point, the analysis it becomes monotonous. And so it is these stories about people and what they overcome that maybe uplift somebody on a Monday or Wednesday when they pull up their app that's why you do the job. It's some planning, some free, the more you do it, probably the more creativity and freedom you got. So the editors are still on me all the time. And
do you like long form? Like you said, you don't know how many people write it, but would you rather do long form feature stuff on players, teams, owners?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the challenge of how can I get someone through a long story in the year 2025? If you can do that effectively, and with the written word, to me, that challenge, I love that challenge.
Right.
And I love structure and all that stuff. I'm a nerd about it.
Do you what do you think of the Vikings this year? You like this club, don't you?
you love this.
You like this club.
You're the quarterback whisperer guy, aren't you?
Yeah, you like this club. But let me guess. Do you think 12-5, 13-4?
No. 10 wins probably seems more. Yeah, It seems more. The schedule's tough. I have questions about durability. Can a lot of the guys they signed, can they work out?
Yeah, right.
JJ McCarthy, how will he look? What do you think?
There's only one question to be answered.
Are they going to line up 4 running backs and beat?
No, the only question to be answered about the Vikings is will they be wearing road whites or home purple at the big game? Because they're going. It just depends, and I don't know if they get to select that, or if that rotates every year, if the NFC or AFC are considered the home team. That's what I think. I think this team is going places. I don't know. I just, for me, it's not so much that I don't think they can play real well. I like to pick on the duckies and bunnies of the world, the people that just, they're drinking the Kool-Aid. So everything they're told by, and this isn't just in Minnesota, it's in every city. Every city, except maybe with the exception of the rock bottom teams, right, that are starting over. But that's like 4 or 5 teams. The rest of them are all going, I think we can have a good year this year. We got a lot of great things going on. We got a great offense. It's like, well, do they really believe that? They have to say that. They can't look at you and go, you can't have Kevin Connell go, got our fingers crossed on JJ. We think he's going to be good. That's why we drafted him. We got no idea for sure, because deep down they really don't know for sure. But I'm sure they like him, or they would not have moved up to get him. They want to, it's like, to me, it almost feels like, and this is not to say he can't be a good quarterback, but it's almost like, we better grab somebody before they're all gone. Because 4 guys went before McCarthy. And it was like, we better get JJ, because they knew we're going to need a quarterback. Or at least they figured they did. Then Darnold fell on their lap, and for that kind of money. And then we saw what Darnold did. Now, to me, the Rams game wasn't his fault. That was a bad offensive line play. The Detroit game, he was awful. I mean, he was just awful in that game. And that cost him, I know the Rams game cost him the season because they were out of the playoffs. But that Detroit game took her from the number 1 seed down to number 5 and go on the road. And that was it. But so I don't know how good he can be. I suppose there's always the possibility he could be brilliant.
JJ, you're talking about?
Yeah, McCarthy. Yeah, there's always that possibility, but I just don't know. Look, none of us do.
My editors came to me. They're like, we want a big JJ McCarthy story for Monday morning. So after I finish this, that's what I'm going to work on. The thing that I would say, if you just peel the layers back this week, they are doing their best internally in the messaging to try to, I think, just frame it as like, this is 1 of 17. This is obviously a spectacle. But as I listen to them talk about this, I feel as if, just like they have from the get-go, they have this long-term view with him. It might not be perfect Monday night. There are probably going to be some, lasers over the middle that are tipped and there may be a tip ball that's intercepted, and like they will live with that if they can weed that over the course of the season. But we'll see. I mean, it is a complete mystery box. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. He's like, "So how's JJ looking?" I was like, "Well, we'll see. It's either going to be good, bad, great, amazing, terrible." And he's like, "Well, I'll subscribe to The Athletic with that level of analysis." But you don't know. You actually don't know. And so
let me throw this at you for a long form story that you can sink your teeth into.
Oh boy.
So it sounds like Aaron Rodgers and O'Connell talked a little bit. No, right?
Yeah.
They had a discussion.
That is
and
what
they
happened.
decided they wanted to go in a different direction. Is that because they really didn't think A-Rod had anything left, or they were high on McCarthy, or it was O'Connell just became coach of the year, and a little ego thing? I was like, well, it's going to be all about Rodgers if he comes to town. Everything is no one's going to talk about Kevin O'Connell. They're not going to talk about B-Flow. They're not going to talk about anything other than Aaron Rodgers. Like, I don't need that. This is my team, not Aaron's team. Do you think any ego played into that? Why don't you sink your teeth into that and kick a few tires around at Winter Park and get some of those sources that requested anonymity? I'm not saying that was it, but I know it's possible. All of that is possible. Every single industry is filled with egos, including mine. Now, the only thing bigger than my ego is my prostate, and I got to go to the bathroom here pretty quick, so we're going to have to break. So, do you think there's anything to that? I
sunk my teeth into that conversation back this spring.
Oh, you did,
and it was a wild one. What I would say is this: that was good by you. I enjoyed the whole thing. Yeah, it really was.
It's probably just nonsense, but it sounds good.
No,
and it's always a positive. You can't say for sure it's not a possibility.
What I would say is the reason that didn't happen is because of the confidence they had in what this is going to be like with the young quarterback. And I mean, look, they didn't bring back Daniel Jones. What that allowed, maybe beyond what they expected, what that allowed was JJ to kind of find his voice in a way he might not have had there been a more experienced player. So I'll sink my teeth into...
Sink and see what find out. You can find out if that was just an ego thing that says, this is my team, it ain't A-Rod's team. Because it would have been A-Rod's team. I mean, he would have gotten all the... You'd be writing about him every day.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
wouldn't write about anything else.
Oh, you know how good that'd be for the SEO and the clicks?
For us, too. Yeah, that's why I wanted it. Thanks for coming in for Program Password and for sharing some time with us. We look forward to reading your stuff. Great stuff in The Athletic, and we appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and good win.
Thanks.
That was a good job.
Yeah, we did a nice job. That's Alec Lewis. We'll take a break, come back. One more segment to go. Comment Man Program here on The Fan.
Country music stars Rascal Flatts are making their return to Minnesota January 23rd at Grand Casino Arena.
Take me home, country road.
Catch all their timeless hits alongside special guests Lauren Elena.
In those tight-fitting jeans.
And Chris Lane.
Baby's got her blue jeans on.
Tickets are on sale now. Get all the details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
So, a number of text messages have come into the Bradshaw and Bryant KFAN text line. This one says, if you ever get a regular guest, Alec would be a good option. I think he was really good.
He was really good.
I like him a lot. I think we have a good vibe. This one says, what a fantastic show today. Need more PA collaboration. Two worlds colliding. Two worlds colliding. Think about it. I do like having PA. PA is my favorite program password player. Because you never know what's about to come out flying out of his mouth.
Yeah. He's unpredictable.
Yeah, and he's maniacal. And I love him for it. And then there's this Teneby. Common in Teneby, congratulations to Alec Lewis on making the PST 229, saying he thought Common as the clown from Brown was Brown in the Ivy League.
I always love that one.
That's a contender.
Clearly doesn't listen to the show very much.
I'm not saying he's going to win with that, but that should certainly be an entry. We got audio for it. This one says, Common going to Brown in the Ivy League might be the funniest thing ever said on the Grum. No offense intended and none taken.
I always love that one.
None taken either.
In his defense, he's not from here. He wouldn't know what Brown College was. Yeah.
Breaking news.
Really?
Where's my breaking news center?
Harry the Hitman got traded?
No. Legendary LPGA player Annika Sorenstam will join us on Monday. I just found out. I got that confirmed. 12:30. It's the Annika Intercollegiate. It's being played practice rounds Sunday at the Royal Club. You know, she designed the 9 of the holes.
Yeah.
Arna Palmer did the front 9. She did the back 9. It's her first, I think, only United States golf course that she's been an architect of, has been the designer of. And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's like, I think it's 15 teams, including the host team, the University of Minnesota. In Teneby, this isn't an exaggeration. You look it up. You look up the teams there. They're like, of the 15 schools, like 10 of them are in the top 10. I mean, it is because of Annika, it's one of the, it's as big, it involves the best team, more of the better teams in the country than any other tournament. So, and she's going to come on and talk to us about that and talk to a little bit about, and it's free to the public. You can go there and watch on Sunday for the Pro-Am, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if you'd like. So she'll be on with us. And that will be out at the Royal Club. The King and the Queen, they call it. She's the queen. She designed the front side and then, or the back side, and then Arnie did the front. I like R9 better. But don't tell anybody I said that. Because we love that. We love Arnie. Teneby, if you had that Genie's model, if I had the Genie's model, okay, and I rubbed it, the Genie popped out, my first wish would be what?
3 more wishes.
Yeah, and then what would my second wish be?
Win the Powerball?
No.
But not the 1 billion Powerball. You just want the cool 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what do I usually say, though?
You wish it was 7:15 Monday night?
I actually wish it was 7:40 tomorrow. I got a tea time at the Royal.
What about 3:25 Sunday?
Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, I am looking forward to that game. I don't know what to expect from, I've been cocking off a lot about the lines. Teneby, I've thrown this question at you hundreds of times. I don't know how much do offensive and defensive coordinators really mean to a club. I mean, I know they mean something. They have schemes, they have game plans, they teach, they coach, blah, blah. But, there's that old saying about players play, coaches coach. And I just don't know. I do think there's something. And when you do lose both of your coordinators, it is highly regarded as, it would probably have been but I just don't want to put in the work. Work. I'm allergic to it. I'd like to, other real, top-rated offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, when they've left their team, how is the team they left done in that,
sure,
on offensively and defense? Have they just fallen off the face of the earth? Or has it been like, they're about as good as they were before because they got really good personnel, and the new guy coming in goes, we're not going to change too much here. I want to put my stamp on it. But why fix something that ain't broke? But I do think that will be a bit of an issue. And I do worry about the offensive line with their center retired and they lost the Zeitler guy. So I don't know. We'll see. But I do know I don't think they can have as many injuries on the defensive side of the ball as they did last year. So I think they should be good. And I think most Viking fans will be Lions fans at 3:25 on Sunday. The one thing I wanted to ask Alec Lewis that I didn't get to is, and you and I have talked about this a bit. Going into the season, as all the websites do their prognostications or predictions, who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to win the division, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I saw one or two writers pick the Green Bay Packers to win the division until the Micah Parsons trade.
Yeah.
Now everybody's picking them, and I don't know if maybe he will make that big of a difference and he will elevate that team to another level. They were already pretty good to begin with. We know that. They were in the playoffs last year, but it'll be interesting to see.
Quickly before we go, Vikings injury report just came out.
Okay.
Christian Darrisaw, full participant today with a knee injury. Jalen Naylor, Andrew Van Ginkel, also full participants. Harrison Smith, limited. He did not participate Thursday, so I guess that's an encouraging sign that he's limited today. Xavier Scott and Elijah Williams are the only two that did not participate.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, great job.
I felt I did a pretty good job, and you did as well. And we appreciate your work on behalf of the Grum. We enjoyed our visit. We'll talk to you again Monday at 12 noon with the Monday Montage. Stick around. Big Ticket JGR next on The Fan.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Minnesota!
Good night, folks, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
You like that? You like that?
Listen back to any of Common Man's programs by podcasting on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.